Alright, so, great progress tonight. Let's continue. Looks like we want to try to max out Kasuga's job. If we do, we got to try to switch him to another job. But outside of that, we're almost done. You know? I would say maybe finish up tonight, another hour, and then maybe one more week of grinding on these jobs. And I think we're ready to go take on the super dungeon. I feel like we've gained quite a lot of stats, right? Mr. Brightside or somebody told me, they're both great. Actually, Derek, I don't think I like one more than the other. I think they're both good songs. Ratty Bag, I give you an official shout out. Because you asked so many times, your diligence paid off. Shout out to Ratty Bag tonight here on the stream. Ratty Bag! There you go. You got a shout out. Stingy Dink says, earlier today the Ghosts and Goblins uploads wouldn't show on my sub feed. Do you think YouTube will ever fix itself? Do you think it functionality more and more broken? No. No, and nor do I care. And I'm sad because maybe you pay attention, you're looking at the feed for it. All I can do with YouTube is upload to my channel, and if people find it, great, and if not, nothing I can do about it. I gave up a long time ago trying to get YouTube. Derek, I do not feel like singing Interstate Love Song, no. Thank you. Watch me.
You're in it now.
Alright, rapid shot.
Take this.
Hoorah, hoorah.
A gift for you. Fight.
Hey, hoorah, hoorah.
Eyes on me.
What I am noticing is that even though Jungi is only like a level 40 of this job, because the job is the one where the gun ability comes from, the gun ability is doing like a crazy amount of damage, and already we're able to kill the vagabond with just the rapid fire gun, when previously it took a long time for him to level up enough to do it. Joyful Oblivion chooses War Machine by Kiss or Highway Star by Deep Purple. Highway Star. I like Highway Star a lot. Remember, Highway Star was the title theme of Rock Band, right? So I really like that song.
I'll take it.
Look at me go. Hell yeah.
Strong.
I did it!
No one ranking up. No more leveling up because everyone's hit 99. We're at max level for everybody. It's just about ranking up now. That Anonymous Street said, Move Bitch by Ludacris or Criminal by Eminem. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! There you go. Always. Hotel California or Stairway to Heaven? Oh, man. Hotel California, I really like the chill vibe of the song. And the lyrics are kind of very nice and relaxing. So I say Hotel California, but Stairway to Heaven is so good with the guitar work and everything. So I love Stairway to Heaven, but I think Hotel California I actually like the song better as a song.
Watch me.
Watch me. You even have to ask on my stream, anyone compared with Ludacris? With as much as I say that word, you really think anyone else would beat out Ludacris? Come on. Come on, man. You know what's going on here. That's right. No stairway. Denied. Wayne's World reference. No stairway to heaven. Denied.
I got this. You're weak.
Prepare to suffer.
Limp Bizkit or Motorhead? Oh my god. Motorhead 100% of the time.
You're in for it.
Limp Bizkit is a joke. Limp Bizkit is a fucking... seriously like a fart. It's such bad music.
Let's go.
I'm ashamed to have ever listened to Limp Bizkit or own one of their albums. I really am. Here we go. Paul Tance is African tribal music or Thugs on the Floor? African tribal music. Every time. Come on, man.
I got this. Thunder and lightning. Get alive.
Watch me. Bring it on.
See, I can't kill them. Until these abilities level up higher, I can't just kill them easily.
I'm up.
And the follow-up.
Well.
Boom! The overhand punch.
Go. Okay.
No follow-up. Come on. Get over there. Yes, Kate, we talked about Daft Punk bringing up the other day, and actually I thought it was very unfortunate because I thought they were pretty amazing when it came to being music makers and, you know, house music. They really were revolutionaries, and they made it mainstream.
Nice.
It's sad to see them go, but they did a ton in their careers. So. They're also probably filthy rich, so. Time to hang it up, right? Lionel Richie or Marvin Gaye? Oh, dude, come on. You can't ask me questions like that. They're both greats. You can't bring up great musicians and have to, like, oh, you have to pick between them. That's ridiculous. You can't have me do that. Eminem or Drake? Eminem, 1,000,000%. 1,000,000,000%. Here's this guy again, and he's out of here. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, my goodness. Smash Mouth or TLC? What do you mean? T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili? Fucking TLC from the 90s? That's what you're talking about? Then I'm gonna say Smash Mouth. I wasn't into that shit. Pink Floyd or King Crimson? What's King Crimson? I don't know what King Crimson is. Am I a cake or pie guy? I guess it depends. I love chocolate cake because I love everything chocolate, but, you know, a nice apple pie or something like that is absolutely delicious. And I would probably want apple pie over a piece of chocolate cake these days. So. Walk right into the wall like a buffoon. Favorite cake songs? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake from Lazy Town. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way is hazy, you gotta do cooking by the book. You know you can't be lazy. Bake that cake. We gotta get it made. The only reason I know that song is because I used to follow a website before memes were called memes. Okay, there was a website, and the website was called YourTheManDog.com. I don't know if they still exist or not. The last time I checked in on the website was about 10 years ago. But YourTheManNowDog.com was the name of it. YTMND.com. And what it would do, much like it happens with memes today, they would take a musical clip, play it in a loop with a picture superimposed over it that was supposed to match it or whatever, or be funny in conjunction with it. And they would do shit like that. Like you would have fucking Lazy Town, the cake song, you know, or, you know, they would do all these little funny memes. I remember there was one from, I guess there was a TV show, My Name is Earl. And in a scene, he's getting chased around a house by a guy who only has one leg. And he's like hopping on one leg chasing him. And so they would play that song. Ain't nobody gonna take my stride. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Whoa, I got to keep on moving. And they would play that song over him running away from a one-legged man. And it would be funny. It was a meme. It was funny at the time. And that was just crazy. Yeah, right. When a meme was called a fad. That's right, Sanogi. Like back then, there was no such thing as a meme. It was just little fads and shit on the internet that would become funny. Like I remember one of the big ones that I actually used in one of my videos on YouTube when I first started on YouTube, when the Superman Returns movie came out. Lex Luthor, played by Kevin Spacey. There's a scene where all of a sudden he's cold and calm, and all of a sudden he looks up and goes, "Wrong!" Like super loud, and everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Like it freaks you out, right? So I used that as a meme that was all over the internet, and I used that in one of my videos of like my Game of the Year countdowns. I said that like Halo 3 ODST is Game of the Year, and then I had Lex Luthor jumping out, "Wrong, wrong, wrong." You know, that's where I used to get my meme stuff from. So, yes, you know, that was a long time ago though. Now, Pumpy Venus cheered and says, do I like Wendy's chili or do I like Pepsi? They also did G-Man memes on You're the Man Now Dog. G-Man? I don't know what G-Man is. But they did all kinds of memes on You're the Man Now Dog. That's where I was actually exposed to that content for the very first time. Because I wasn't in the know on all that shit, and I started going to that site. I was like, what is all this funny shit?
Well,
Get serious.
Bedroom bully, I don't choose between fucking stream viewers. That's not gonna happen. Sorry.
Don't get cocky.
prepare to suffer.
Electron just cheers you know what's stupid? Even though Xbox Live's down, I can't play any games offline because the save data won't come through unless you sign in. If you're talking about games where you saved the data to the cloud, that's absolutely correct. If it's only in the cloud and not locally on your Xbox console, you won't be able to play those games. Also, to my knowledge, I could be wrong, any game where you only bought digitally, a digital license, if Xbox Live or PlayStation Network is down, you don't have access to the license of those games because you don't have online connectivity, and therefore you can't even play the games offline, even if you wanted to. Right now, if PlayStation Network was down, and I wasn't already in the game playing it, and I tried to boot Yakuza 7, it would tell me I don't have access to the game because I don't have the license. Because it can't check online to make sure I have the license. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. That's what happens with these always online shit, you know? What is it called? DR, always online DRM and shit?
I feel the stats going up.
I'll take it.
Look at me go. Hell yeah.
Alright, rank up on it. Rank it up, and rank it the fuck up. Very nice. Boom, 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 boom. I kicked the sign at him. Simon Cowell or Howard Stern? How are those to even be compared? Unless you mean, I guess what you're saying is as a host of a show. I liked Howard Stern a lot when he was the host of America's Got Talent, but I think that Simon Cowell was kind of the guy who got that snooty, very, very hard to please critic roll down pat, and then others tried to emulate it, so you'd have to go with the originator, Simon Cowell. Okay. Homie Venus Trees, why'd you get banned from Streamlabs for Diddy? I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue what happened with Streamlabs. I've gotten no response. I get the feeling I'm never going to get a response. I think it's just a dead issue. My hypothesis is that something stupid happened behind the scenes, because why would they not reach out to me or give me a reason, just do it? It doesn't seem to make sense to just delete my tips page. Yeah, I can still use them. Like, I still get pop-ups on my streams. Those are Streamlabs pop-ups. So they didn't ban me from their service. They just got rid of the tips for some reason. I have no clue why. And I really don't foresee I'll ever get a response about it. The last time I had an issue with Streamlabs, which was like, I want to say, a year ago, I was trying to do something with my PayPal account, link it properly or something. They had changed the way that PayPal accounts work, a new verification process or something like that, and it wasn't working at first. And I wrote them like a log about it. It took them over 2 weeks to respond, and when they responded, they had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. They didn't even, like, the question that they didn't even answer the question. They just, like, blurted out something unrelated to what I asked. So I don't think they actually employ anyone who's smart and knows anything. So I doubt I'm ever going to get an answer. So here's the thing. Now someone just said, what about, maybe it's too many chargebacks? They wouldn't see the chargebacks because Streamlabs has no effect. Streamlabs, all they do is they provide the web page by which people type their information in, and then that information gets sent to me so I can see it to tell you guys, oh, thanks for the contribution. But that just gets sent right to PayPal. When there's a chargeback, Streamlabs has no idea. Streamlabs would never have any idea. The only time Streamlabs would be affected with a chargeback is if I was accepting other kinds of payment. For example, Streamlabs accepts credit card payments, which is a huge fucking no-no. That's like the worst thing you could do is accept open credit card payments because anyone could commit fraud then, okay? But Streamlabs does that. Then, if there was an issue where someone was like doing false credit card tips and shit, then Streamlabs would be up in arms. They were never once affected by a chargeback. Not once. They never even got told that I ever got a chargeback. That was all through me and PayPal. So it doesn't make any sense at all. It makes zero sense. That's why I think it might have been a technical thing or something. Who knows? Let's see here. Electron Cheers, and when can we expect your return run of GTA 5? I would say when GTA 6 gets announced and we have a definitive release frame for it. So let's say right now, if it was announced GTA 6 is coming out in November, I would play GTA 5 over the summer. That way, it's the second time ever I'm playing it. It'll give me a refresher course on GTA. You see what I'm saying? That's when I would do it. So it would have to be in light of the new one coming out, then I would play it. Okay. Frog in a Party Hat chooses. Some idiot on a conspiracy theory website is taking credit for getting kicked off Streamlabs. Says he's in contact with Streamlabs and Stream Element. Good for him. Good for him. I have no idea, because like I said, some idiot probably just talking shit out of their ass. By the way, here's the funny thing about stuff like that. Funny how someone would take credit for it only after it happened, right? Not that someone would be like, "Oh yeah, look at this. Here's what I've been working on, and I'm gonna do this." Well, after something happens, then incidentally they step up and they claim that they're the one involved, right? They're the one doing it. Like, what? So, and the thing is, if this is the case, like, what did I ever do that was against terms of service on any of these places? Nothing. First of all, if I was doing anything against terms of service, I wouldn't be here on Twitch. I would have been banned from Twitch long before I got affected. I did pick the wrong thing. I would have got banned on Twitch because Twitch is way more strict. When you think about it, Twitch is the strictest of everything. Twitch is way more strict than anyone else. So, I can't imagine how someone could say that they're actually, you know, that they actually have anything to do with it, or what could they say to a third-party website and be like, Phil violated terms of service? I'm like, what? Like, no, I haven't violated any terms of service at all. All I'm doing, I'm using it to create a page so I can get a shout-out message if someone tips me. That's it. And by the way, the thing is, worst-case scenario, if somehow I got kicked off of every one of these silly tip processors, I don't need them anyway. You guys can still tip me. I'll just set it up a direct way to tip me, okay? And what happens is when you send me the tip, in the message when you tip, you can actually send a message, and I'll just read it off my PayPal then instead of worrying about, you know, having to worry about these third-party companies being stupid and doing dumb shit. Instead I'll just do it a different way. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not stuck doing it a certain way or anything like that. So I don't have to use these third-party companies. In fact, it doesn't. I mean, in reality, the only benefit I get out of using like a Streamlabs or whatever is that I get either a pop-up in conjunction with the tip, or like I said, I get to see your message right away in a queue that I could read it. But I could very easily just have the queue open for when cheers and subs come in, and have another queue open for my PayPal for when tips come in, and just read them all off that way. So it's not a big deal. It's not anything that's going to affect me. It's stupidity. It's just another attempt of an idiot trying to waste everyone's time. But by the way, no, I don't believe that anyone actively got me banned from Streamlabs or anything like that, because I haven't violated anything. I haven't actually actively violated any terms of service. What have I done? At all. Nothing. Anyway, that Anonymous says, do you know the concept of live chat accompanying a broadcast was invented by radio personalities Opie and Anthony? They demanded in the mid-90s their webmaster invented a real-time chat like this, and now here we are. Okay, then. Pumpy Bean is curious, do troll channels pay you like wings to license and use your content? No. Okay. Frog in a Party Hat says he posted screenshots after the fact because the website has a rule not to get involved. See, here's the thing. Number one, don't get involved. But then he posted it, so obviously he got involved. So already violated the website's rules. Gee, do you think that guy got banned? That website, Kiwi Farms, doesn't give a fuck. They let anything fly. They have no morals. They have no rules. They just let everything go, and they don't care who gets hurt in the process, okay? Now, again, the guy only posted it after the fact, so it proves nothing. He could have completely made shit up and fabricated it. So, he's a fucking idiot. He's full of shit.
I'm getting stronger.
Electron Judy says, have it so... He says basically I should have no pop-up messages at all. I mean, the thing is, when I started streaming full-time in 2017, everyone had the pop-up messages on the screen. It was a commonplace thing. I mean, everyone thought that it was something that would add to the streams at the time. A lot of people thought it would be too intrusive to my content. I think people got used to it over time. But you're right, there's absolutely, Electron, there's people who sit here and literally just troll. They do it just to troll. And it's frustrating as fuck. It really is. It's frustrating as hell that they think that this is a good use of their time or whatever. Again, what are they doing this for? What, like, there at one point the trolling was like, okay, I don't like Phil because he's a bad content creator. you know, that we have this is how you don't play because he's a terrible content creator. We want him to improve or whatever. Those days are long gone. These people literally just want to hurt me. Like, what is the point of the trolling me on my streams and cheering or subbing to get a pop-up message on the screen in order to insult me? Like, what is the point of that exactly? You know what I'm saying? There's no point to it. It's insanity at this point. It's actual madness. It's obsession. It's to the point of, you know, you like seek help if you're that obsessed with someone. You know. How was dinner? Dinner was great there, King Michael. We had a really, really good dinner tonight. Homemade slow cooker chicken. And with a side of macaroni salad as well as some baked beans. It was very, very good. Yes, Derek, I used to watch Let's Make a Deal, actually, when I was a kid.
You're weak.
I didn't have breakfast today. I had no breakfast today at all. Zero. Nothing. I actually don't have any bagels this week. Yeah, I don't have any to eat.
Let's go.
None of it was homemade. Absolutely, the chicken was. The chicken was homemade. It was a chicken breast that my wife chopped up, marinated, seasoned, and slow cooked in the cooker all day. Definitely homemade. Really doesn't have anything good to use against these assholes. Yoshino Lover did a 100-bit cheer. By the way, Yoshino Lover, I missed your cheer earlier. You did a 200-bit cheer earlier. And he said, I enjoyed your Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm all caught up for the next time you play, enjoying your Diablo 3 playthrough. Very old, but still good to watch. Hope you play Diablo 2 Remastered and Diablo 4. Let me get Yoshino Lover. There's the top cheer. I apologize I didn't put that up there.
Bring it on.
Is there space between? No, it's just Yoshino Lover. I've actually already said that I would consider doing Diablo 2 as a late night chill stream. A stream where I would basically play it for 2-hour segments, much like I'm doing right now with Yakuza. It would not be about the gameplay that much because the game is mostly just grinding in dungeons, but it would be mostly focused on us interacting during those streams. So,
Watch me. Take your best shot.
let's see here. Electron Cheer says, as Dale would say, they're phil-sexuals. They're just fucking weird. Like, why, again, what is the point of coming to my stream and cheering, subbing, or tipping to put an insulting message on the screen? Like, it gets you nothing. It gets you, like, a snicker on a detractor channel who's fucking rebroadcasting. You know what I mean? Like, people actually make fun of those people. Even on Kiwi Farm, people sit there and laugh at how stupid it is. They actually make fun of those people. They're like, dude, what idiot would keep, you know, contributing to Phil's streams just to have that pop up? You have to be a complete fucking loser. The people who are losers making fun of me also make fun of those people. So it's like the losers making fun of the losers. How low can you go? How low can you go when it comes to trolling? You know what I mean?
Excellent. Nice. Moving up in the world. Sweet.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my neck just cracked. Did you guys hear that? That was loud. Damn. Oh, that was a loud neck crack. Woohoo. Oh man.
Yes.
Hooey. Alright. So that's it for this run. We gotta go back. Yep. Do I know any other Stone Temple Pilot songs besides Interstate Love Song? Yeah. Oh, dude. What was that one? Is it Creep? Is it Creep? I can't remember the name of the one. The original one that they were known for. The thing is, I'm trying to remember the names of them all. Oh god. Vaseline. Flies in the Vaseline. I remember that one. I remember a lot of their songs, but I can't remember the titles. Fuck. I owned at least 3 Stone Temple Pilots albums. I had the one with Interstate Love Song, and I had like 2 others. What's the new one? Sour Girl? I think was the one. That's a good song. Yeah. No, I don't mean Creep by Radiohead. There was another one. What was the one? What was one of the original songs that Stone Temple Pilots got known for? It wasn't Creep, that was a different name. I can't remember the name of it. It was Creep, right? Wasn't it called Creep? I knew it. Because someone just said, oh, Creep is Radiohead. No, I'm telling you, I remember Stone Temple Pilots was called Creep. That was one of their early hits. Yeah, Dead and Bloated. I remember that. I remember that. Plush, yeah, Plush is a good song. Yep. I always wonder with music, like, who gets the rights to call a song what? Because, for example, with music, I'm sure with the amount of music that's out there, songs, there have to be songs that have the same names, right? There has to be. So, yeah, that's actually TLC has a song called Creep 2, right? So how do you get all these songs? Like, how can you have TLC Creep, STP Creep, Radiohead Creep? They're all the same name. So who gets the rights to the name? Is there a limited amount of time with a song you can have rights to use that name? Like, I don't understand how that works. I never did. I never got it. Titles aren't copyrighted to say what the song is.
Bring it on.
Yeah, Jay Bowler, we'll see. I'm playing Ghost of Goblins again on Monday, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll lower the difficulty, maybe I won't. If I have magic, maybe I'll get further, I don't know.
Eyes on me. Pain in the ass. Okay. Watch me.
Rock. Damn! Yo, he flew back with just slow-mo. He got like stuck in the wall. That's funny. Okay. Kubi contracts was actually came pretty close to beating the stage till I picked up the hammer. Yeah, then I got stuck with the hammer. I couldn't get another weapon. I was completely stuck with the hammer for like 20 minutes. I couldn't get rid of it. I was getting destroyed. The funny thing is the hammer is really good against the piranha plants in that stage, but everything else sucks. So it's good against the piranha plants to kill them quick, but then you can't get to the piranha plants. It sucks, man. Okay. Boom, bada boom, boom, bada boom. Yes, I am sad that Scott Weiland is gone. Even though his entire life the dude dealt with drug issues, and it was almost like the writing on the wall was there that one day he was going to succumb to them. It was sad because he's such a great talent. He's amazing frontman for a band. He's such a good frontman.
You want to fight?
Fuck. There we go.
A gift for you.
Once I know when I'm done grinding, basically what I'm trying to do is max out 2 jobs for each character. Right now, most people have 1 job max and they're like at least 50% through the other job. So once everyone's maxed out 2 jobs, that's when we're pretty much done. Kazuka right now, oh, he did it. Kazuka just maxed out the hero. See that? So what we need to do, we need to go through here one more time. Then we're gonna leave, we're gonna go to Hello Work, we're gonna change him from hero class to a different class. And then we're just gonna have everyone max out the job they're currently on, and then we're ready for the super dungeon. So there you go.
I feel the stats going up. I'll take it. Look at me go. Hell yeah.
So sadly, Kazuka will not level up the job right now, but
I did it!
it's fine. Let's go through one more time, level everyone else up, then we'll go swap jobs for him. Okay. Dun 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 dun.
Can't stand a chance.
Well,
Let's want to fight.
Do I like Velvet Revolver? Nah. I only heard like 1-2 songs for them. But at that point, I wasn't listening to music anymore. So I didn't really hear Velvet Revolver or care too much about it. Toxic Text now did a 201-bit cheer. Toxic Text continuing the pattern of wanting to be the top cheerer of the night. Or the top cheerer of the stream. So he's upset that Yoshino Lover was the top cheerer there for a little bit. And
You're in it now.
and now he's the top cheerer again since he get Toxic Text up there.
You're in for it now.
Wanna fight?
That's 201. 201. Okay. Why did I stop listening to music? Because I got too busy. Like, when I had an office job and I had a commute, I had an opportunity in the mornings to listen to music because I had to drive. I had nothing time to kill. When I started working from home doing YouTube, like, when do I have time to listen to music?
Good times.
I was like, I became a full-time content creator. That was all I did. All day I was playing games, recording, uploading.
Moving up in the world.
And then when I wasn't doing that, I would either watch TV or something. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have that time, that empty time to fill with music anymore. So I haven't actively listened to music since I lost my office job in 2010. Yeah, that's the truth. Yeah, Derek, the Howard Stern Show had a ridiculous amount of great live performances. They always had a really good avenue for bands to go in there and show off their stuff live, which is really good. That's why a lot of people want to go on his show, because he's a huge fan of real music. Okay. There, nope. 2 more fights. Ugh, 2 more fights, then we're gonna go change Kasuga's job. Get him on the track to max a second job.
I'll show you how it's done. Watch me.
I got this. Take this. Take my gift for you.
Jeez, now he just mows the fucker down.
You wanna fight? Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Well,
Nice. Norm Macdonald or Dave Chappelle? Overall, Dave Chappelle. Norm Macdonald was funny back in the day, but he never really did that much. He was a stand-up comedian. He was on SNL, and he went on to do like 1 or 2 movies. He didn't do that much after that, you know. But Dave Chappelle was in a couple movies, and then he went on to do his own show, you know, Chappelle's Show, which got him insane exposure. And I thought his comedy was outstanding. Like, so smart. The comedy he did was so like funny, play on words, but then insightful stuff too. Like, it was good shit. What's my favorite dungeon crawler game? Said Yoshino Lover. If you're talking straight up dungeon crawling, probably Diablo 2. Or there was a game that I played back in the day called Dungeon Siege. I used to play Dungeon Siege 1 and 2 on PC. And those are like pure grindy dungeon crawlers that I really like. If you're talking like full-fledged RPG, that's a tough call. Like, obviously, you guys know my favorite RPGs are your classic Final Fantasies, Chrono Trigger, stuff like that. Jay Bullish says he found the Squire difficulty fair but still challenging. He felt that legend is too real for him. Then Anonymous Cheery said, Dave Chappelle said in his latest special that cowards love to watch the hero stumble. They'll cackle and guffaw, but the hero needs to hold his composure and overcome it. But there's people who love them and are invested in their success. Does it remind me of you? Do you agree? It reminds me of you, Anonymous? Yes, of course. 100% it reminds me of you. That's your story to a T, actually. It's like he's talking right about you at every moment. Obviously, I think you meant to say he's talking about me.
well.
Let's go. Take your best shot.
See, here's the thing.
Get serious.
To me, since I am me, I am the protagonist of my story. You know what I'm saying? For everyone, oh shit. Well, I can't do it. Everyone is different because everyone is the protagonist of their own story. So when I say, yeah, I'm the hero or whatever, not really. Like, I don't see myself as a hero or anything like that. But at the same time, yeah, in a lot of ways, I'm the main character of my story, and I'm living my story. You know what I mean? But I don't see myself as a hero or anything like that. That's crazy. Like, I don't think I'm a hero to anyone. I think that maybe some people are inspired by the fact that I don't give up, despite so many people have tried to fund me over the years. But I don't see myself as that hero. Absolutely not. That's taking it way too far, in my opinion.
Let's do it.
Way too over the top.
Power.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Good.
Well,
Alright, good shit.
Too easy, I'm afraid. Excellent.
nice.
Okay.
Moving up in the world. Sweet.
I did it!
Swaggin says, during this playthrough, did I ever find myself burned out on the combat, or did I always find it fun and addictive? This playthrough in particular, no, I thought it was refreshing and interesting, especially when I was unlocking new classes and stuff. Which I like about the game, that you're not just one class the whole game, but you get that variety in the gameplay of that control over your character and their combat abilities. Now, obviously, yes. Now in endgame, when literally all I'm doing is grinding to get levels to do a super dungeon, yes, this is fucking boring. That's why I'm doing this as late night chill streams with you guys, so we actually have fun stuff to do during the stream, our interactions and our discussion. If I weren't talking with you guys, this would be boring as dirt. So previously, other games that I've done this in, games like Lost Odyssey, games like Blue Dragon, this was before I had a YouTube presence and I wasn't doing videos for YouTube. And I was living by myself, by the way, before I had a family and I was married and everything. I would sit around and basically have a drink. So I'd have like a rum and coke, and I'd sit here, on one TV I'd be grinding, and then on another TV I'd be watching maybe television or something. Like I would have on my PC screen, maybe I'd have the television going while the game was running on the main TV, and I would be grinding like hours and hours at night to get the optional shit in games. Blue Dragon in particular, there's trophies, achievements for maxing out everyone's level and everything. So I grinded everyone to that game to level 99 so that I could go fight all the super end game bosses. And I did. I killed all of the optional bosses in that game. There's like a super poo boss and shit like that, a giant turd. And I did. I beat that boss and I did everything in that game because I liked it so much. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, I'm around for 20 more minutes. Let's save, first of all. Let's head back to Hello Work. Let's change Kasuga's job, right? And then, we'll head back, and next week may be the final week of grinding. We'll see how it goes, but it may be the final week of grinding. And at the end of that, we may actually be able to finish up and take on the super dungeon. Absolutely, Swag. It's just grinding so much better when you can do something else while you're doing it. Right. Otherwise, it just becomes super boring. That's it. Derek says, what are some of my dad and mom's favorite music? My dad, he likes some of the stuff I did. Like, he liked Collective Soul and stuff like that, too. My mom was into the Beatles. My mom was into, like, big band stuff. Like, she liked the big bands of the early, first half of the 1900s and shit like that. Stuff like that. She used to have actual big records of it. She had the Woodstock record. Okay, smartphone, taxi. Let's go back to Ijin Show so we can go to Hello Work. Do I like Ozzy Osbourne? Yes, I do, King Michael. I think his music is great. Feeling Fictional has subscribed. Thank you for the sub, Feeling Fictional. I appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. Yes, Anonymous, it's the Woodstock record. It's when the original Woodstock concert that happened in the 1970s. They recorded all the performances, and they made a record set, like actual LP, records of it. And she had the whole set. It was like a ton of records. Okay. Let's go to Hello Work. Where the hell is it? Here we are. Hui! No, I do not collect anything as a hobby. Don't have the time or money for that. Do my parents like Elvis? I have no idea. I guess I could ask them that. I don't know if they liked Elvis or not. Do I like any of the Cheech and Chong movies? I've never really seen one. They used to be on TV and stuff. I never really liked or watched them. I don't know if I would like them now. Do I miss my old condo? Fuck no. That old condo sucked shit. It was insanely cold in the winter. It was always way too hot in the summer. There was no fucking room for anything in there. I hated that condo. I really did. At first, I was like, oh, this is so much better, because it was the first, like, major place I had to myself. And then within a few years of me doing YouTube, I was like, dude, I hate this fucking place. Okay. So the hero's maxed. The Breaker is level 22, but it has shit-ass abilities. I was thinking maybe I should go to Freelancer. What does he get as a Freelancer?
What do you think?
Keep in mind, I'm just going to use Orbital Strike constantly anyway. But powerful skill damages the enemy with improvised weapon lying around the city. Changes depending on the surrounding area. Release German suplex. An atomic drop. It's all wrestling moves. Atomic drop, ruffian kick. Yeah, dude, these are all pro wrestling moves he learns. That's pretty funny, actually. The thing is, if I go Freelancer, I don't think I have anything to buff experience learning a Freelancer. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything. See, he doesn't need Fortune Teller because he already has Orbital Strike. I don't know. I would like to do Freelancer, but I don't think I have anything. Here, let's try this. Oh my god. Yes, make him the hero. Now that's ridiculous. Let's do that. We haven't used that the whole game, right? So he's bare-handed now? He can't even equip any fucking weapon now? Seriously? Oh, that's no good. Yeah. You can't, you bare-handed. What the frick? What the? Whoa! My inventory was glitched. Did you see that? What was that? It was all empty. So I don't think I have anything to boost this Freelancer. No. So it would take me forever to level this thing up. Ugh. I guess I'm not going to do it. I guess I'm going to do something different. Right? I'm probably going to do something different.
Can I help you?
Shit. Make him a bodyguard, maybe? Maybe a bodyguard.
Congratulations.
Job hopper. Change Costco to 3 different jobs other than his starting job. Holy shit, I'm still getting trophies.
I'll be rooting for you.
The Silhouette Katana. That's the best one. It's actually very high damage. 120. Look at that. So... Ah, there it is. Swordsman Sash. Yep. Alright, we'll use this one. Fornicator, thanks for the cheer. As I've already said, I don't compare stream chatters against each other and rank them. That's ridiculous. I would never do that. So the problem now is he only has 199 MP. But he's going to job rank up a ton. Okay. So back to Kamurocho. Back to the underground dungeon. Miz is WWE champion. I mean, The Miz has been in WWE for quite a long time now. He's definitely earned his keep. He's definitely worked his ass off to get where he is. And I think it's nice that he's getting a title run. Although it's not really a title run. You can tell it's a filler run. That he's just gonna... Oh, no! No, come on! This is very annoying right now. It's not going to be a real run. He's basically going to drop that fucking title. You know what I mean? This is it's a little thing for him to hold the title to like between either a WrestleMania or whatever. It's not going to be something that lasts, but it's nice that he at least got like one last shot to hold the major title. Okay.
Thunder and lightning.
How can I tell? Because The Miz has not been treated seriously in a million years when it comes to WWE stuff. At all. Like, he's basically a joke. You know, these days.
Watch me.
At least for what I see. Again, I don't watch the wrestling stuff. I watch it all on social media. When he won, everyone was completely shocked. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this guy hasn't won any major matches in another than a million years. And all of a sudden, he cashes in Money in the Bank and becomes the champion. But people were surmising this was going to happen because he held that for almost a year, the Money in the Bank title, and didn't do anything with it. There we go. So I guess how were the boss fights in this game compared to previous games? I thought they were great. Quite frankly, I thought the boss fights were outstanding in this game. They were done really well. Some of them were pretty easy. Near the end of the game, they were quite challenging. Oh my god. Group of jobbers. Level 60. Oh, great. Level fucking 60.
Don't get caught. Take this. Oh, thunder. Yeah, you're in it now. Watch this. Nature's about to get furious. Let's go. Yeah? Let's go.
That's why it's good that everyone has fulminating forecast. Right there.
Good time.
Derek says that Miz could jump the title next week to Lashley. Does he really have a title match already?
I feel the stats
He just
going
won the
up.
title. He's already gonna lose the title. I would not be shocked if he did. Seriously. That would not shock me in any way. I wouldn't be shocked if he lost the title off TV in a non-broadcasted, non-recorded match. That wouldn't shock me. Now here we go. Someone just cheered and said, "You know nothing about wrestling for someone who doesn't watch it." I told you guys, I follow wrestling on Twitter. I don't watch the shows anymore because if you just follow it as a topic on Twitter, you know everything. You don't actually have to watch the shows. That's what I mean. I got rid of WWE Network and everything, and I just follow it on Twitter, and I know absolutely everything going on with wrestling because it's all on Twitter. They even have the matches up and everything. Like, you can see everything. There's no reason to actually watch the shows.
Well,
Ooh.
let's do it.
Oh my god, excuse me.
Thunder! Take your... Let's go.
Hit him with that fucking ladle. Again. Very nice. Yeah, I don't know, Derek. He says, I wonder how Big Show will do in AEW. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because I guess WWE didn't do anything with him in the longest time. And I guess they released him from his contract. I didn't even realize they had. Because he's been with WWE for so long, you don't keep track of when these guys are leaving or not. So, I guess we'll see. AEW's literally scooping everyone up that they can. Like, scooping every single person up.
Don't get cocky.
Jungi's low on MP, so I'm kind of laying off using MP right now.
Bring it on.
You're weak.
There we go.
Okay.
Kill the voy urchin. There you go. Kasuga leveling up tons, which is exactly what we want. The reason Kasuga took so long to max the hero class is because there's never an item in the game that gives you bonus hero experience ever. So he was learning at a regular rate while everyone else was learning at an accelerated rate.
Yeah? Take this. The fury of nature. Yeah.
Wound opener? I don't know what he's weak to. Pressure cooker slam? Pressure cooker slam. Ooh! Wow, I did great damage actually. Double hatchet. Oh, I missed the second hit.
Watch me.
Damn! Destroyed him. And he split his spine around the neck. Holy crap. This way. This game is stupid. It's not stupid, actually. It's quite good for an RPG if you're into RPGs. It's a really well done one. Johnny Gale.
You're weak. I'm up.
You're in.
I got this. It's go time.
Almost all day. Look at that.
Watch this. Nature is about to get furious.
Yeah, triple kill. Very nice.
Good times.
We are almost back. Yeah, all I gotta do is kill that one sign guy here, and then we're back to where we were. So, good. And then we could immediately start the grind again. Maybe we'll even have time for one more run through. We gotta kill this sign guy, though, which is gonna take forever. Ass. Okay, Michael, I agree. These streams are very chill. You notice we get to talk a ton. We get to have a lot of fun conversation and good time when I'm playing Yakuza, so... Even though it's been a hell of a grind this month that I've been doing it, I feel that we've had a really good time doing it. Oh god, here we go. Almost blocked the whole thing. Fuck. Almost. Almost doesn't count. This guy has so much health, it's out of control.
Have fun with this. Thunder and lightning.
Doing 2,000 damage chunks, and the guy's like not flinching.
Well, take this.
Weapon for Hell in a Cell or Elimination Chamber matches? Oh, it depends. If there's a really good grudge in a wrestling feud that ends in Hell in a Cell, then that's good. But I don't just like when they do random Hell in a Cell matches for no real reason. I think Elimination Chamber typically is a more interesting match. But I haven't seen one. I haven't seen an Elimination Chamber match now in years. I didn't see last year's. I didn't see this year's.
Well,
Bring it down.
All right, finally.
I got this. Let's go.
Finally came out.
Let's go.
Eyes on me.
Why don't I eat on stream? Because I think it's stupid. Like, why am I going to eat when I'm streaming? When that's something that should be done off stream. I like to eat with my wife. You know, have a dinner together, have a meal together. Why do I want to eat when I'm broadcasting? That's fucking weird.
Let's do it. Oh, thunder. Let's go.
Finally got him. Good shit.
I feel the stats going up.
Okay. So now we can save up. We got time to run through one more time, I think. One more run through the dungeon. And then that'll be it for tonight. So anyone has last stuff they want to say, anyone wants to, you know, get a shout out for whatever, or final topic you want to talk about, now is your chance, folks. The last run through for this week. SD Chargers took me $2 saying I'm sleeping on Stardew Valley for a chill stream, excuse me. That's a really good chilled game. No, I played Stardew Valley. Are you aware of that? I know exactly what Stardew Valley is. I played it years ago during an Indies marathon. And at that point, I was like, man, a little bit too slow moving and boring. But that was before I was doing chill streams. Now that I know that chill streams have a place here in my content, I agree with you. Maybe Stardew Valley could be something cool that we do eventually. I don't know if I want to do it now, but it may be something cool that makes sense eventually. Excuse me. How do you optimize your team in Yakuza? Basically, you need to have a team that's well versed. Maybe a couple people who have really good physical abilities, whether it's bash or slash, and then you need someone who definitely has good elemental stuff. The elemental stuff is incredibly powerful in this game. And some enemies, their only weakness is the elements. Brave Bodyguard? I don't know what that means. Brave Bodyguard. 25 of 100. He's way low level on his job, so he's not doing a lot of damage. But anyway, you need to be diversified. Have one or two characters who's really good at melee, one character who's really good with elements, and someone who's a good healer. That's all you need.
Let's go.
Final Countdown or Eye of the Tiger? I would say Eye of the Tiger. I love that song.
Well.
There we go. do 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 do.
How it's done. Watch me.
Watch me.
You're in it now. You're weak.
Swang says, as much as I love Yakuza, I love Judgment even more. I cannot wait for the next installment. And I think we all are. Like, the reason I feel that Judgment was such a good game is because it was the Yakuza formula with a completely different cast and a different plot that was a good plot. You know, not to say that the Yakuza plot isn't good, but it gets played out in every single game about the Yakuza. And the fact that Judgment was more about an ongoing kind of murder mystery. And you were a detective, were there Yakuza involvement? Yes, but it wasn't all about that, you know what I mean? Like, it was refreshing to be doing something different than just the same old Yakuza shit every game. The same characters, the same fucking things. I liked it a lot because of that, so... I feel that another Judgment would be really good. Any chance I'll play Hades? Yes. There's a chance I'll play Hades. I was thinking about doing it actually earlier this year, but I never got around to it. There's a chance.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Don't get cocky.
Don't get cocky.
Watch this. Thunder and lightning.
Killed 3.
Cool. Take your best shot.
Nice, he killed him. I wasn't expecting that. I did not think that he would kill him with that sword slash. There we go. Giant leveling up.
I'll take it.
Look at me go. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Nice.
getting stronger.
See you later, Yoshino Lover. He'll be here for Ghosts and Goblins or Divinity Original Sin 2. Cool, I will see you for Divinity will be Sunday and Ghosts and Goblins will be Monday. So I'll see you Sunday, Monday. Electron Chase, a weird question. Why is it a lot of farmers are fat even though they have an intense workout of a job? I have no idea. I don't have a clue. Maybe they eat more calories than they burn. I mean, that would make sense, but I have no idea. You have to ask the farmers. I don't think every farmer is fat. It's a stereotype. Like, for example, I've been watching a show with my wife called The Incredible Dr. Pol. He's a veterinarian, mostly a farm vet, but he also does like all kinds of home-based pets and stuff too. So it's a really cute show to watch. You see cats, dogs, and all kinds of animals coming in to get taken care of. But he has to go out to farms a lot to take care of cows and bulls and all kinds of livestock, horses, all kinds of stuff. And on the show, the farmers are, some of them are like beanpole skinny, like incredibly small and skinny. But you're right, then there's some of them that are like fat, and it's like, if you have an intense lifestyle where you're constantly out there working the fields, you know, getting the livestock corralled up, doing all this physical labor, I don't know. Maybe you're just eating copious amounts of food. I have no clue. Breakfast Club or October Sky? I don't know. What's October Sky? I think I've only seen Breakfast Club like once, and I don't know if I've ever even seen October Sky. It doesn't sound familiar. So I don't know, Derek.
I take this.
Do I like Gordon Ramsay? Yes, I do find him entertaining. I don't know if he personally is a good guy, but I find him an entertaining host for the reality shows that he does. October Sky has Jake Gyllenhaal? Oh, never saw it. Never saw it.
I feel the stats going up.
Excellent.
Nice.
Everyone's
Moving up
again.
in the world.
Cool. All right, we got 2 more fights left, and that's it for tonight, everyone. Gordon Ramsay has 5 restaurants on the Vegas Strip. Holy shit, that's crazy. 5. That's a lot.
You stand a chance.
Watch me.
You're in it now. Take
Jerry, I'm not sure what you mean. Back to the Future favorite movies? I'm not sure what you mean.
I got this. Yeah.
Bring it on.
Get alive. Have fun with this. Nature is about to get furious.
Triple kill. Brave Bodyguard, 50%? Or 50 out of 100? I don't know what that means. Kill that many enemies as a bodyguard, maybe? Maybe Kasuga has special challenges for every class or something to get a certain amount of kills while you are a class? Maybe that's what it is. By the way, I forgot. I actually have a hero quest to trade in that I completed while I was grinding down here. Oh, Derek says, what's my favorite Back to the Future part? 1. The first one.
Come on,
Just like the same question, like Lord of the Rings trilogy. First one. They're always, the first one's always the best. The other ones are good, but the first one's the best. Good dodge.
Get serious.
Eyes on me.
Let's go. Okay.
Get alive.
Bring it on.
Watch this. Thunder and lightning.
Stab him right in the nuts. Very good. Alright, Derek, thank you. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, dude. It was fun. A lot of fun conversation tonight, as always. It was a good chill stream of Yakuza.
I'll take it.
Arkham MF Cheers said, will I play the Mass Effect Legendary Edition? Yes. I'm going to play Mass Effect 1 and 3. I'm not going to play 2 because I just replayed that last year, but I will replay Mass Effect 1 and 3 in the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I'm curious which... Okay, here's a question for all of you. Which would you guys like to see me play first, Mass Effect 1 or 3? If you remember, I did playthroughs of both. Mass Effect 1, I did back in the day, and then I believe I did an Evil Femshep run later. And then Mass Effect 3, I only played once ever when it was a new release. So I'm curious which you'd like to see first. Everyone's saying 1. 1, 1, 1. Everyone's, I guess, Mass Effect 1. I mean, it makes sense chronologically to do 1 first. No one said 3. 1 because of the reworking. Yeah, I definitely want to see how they've redone it. Because I love Mass Effect 1, but man, is that a game that at this point is probably way outdated. Remember how it had like tons of frame rate issues and bugs that would just kind of kill your immersion? And I'm curious to see what they've redone in it. I really am. They claim they tried to make the Mako segments different. The Mako was one of the most cumbersome parts of the original game. For those who don't know, you have to drive a vehicle on planets with low gravity and move it around and look around for like items and shit and mine with this thing. It's really tedious and annoying, and the Mako is very hard to control. And there's actual required segments you have to do this, and the frame rate would tank when you're doing it. So here you are trying to drive around and like survive when all these turrets and things are shooting you, and the fucking frame rate would dip down into like the teens that you couldn't really control it very well. So I'm curious how that's gonna like work with like a really good frame rate. Jeez, even hitting them with a weakness, they fucking take like no damage.
Have fun with this. Nature is about to get furious. Cool. Take your best shot.
They're only at half health. Jeez. Die, you fuckheads! They say no! I said we're going to hit you. Never mind, they're both paralyzed. Thank God.
Watch me.
So these guys are the biggest tanks of the game at this point. These fucking mummified dudes. Die, you sons of bitches! Come on! Come on!
Thunder and lightning.
Very good. Nice.
I feel the stats going up.
Excellent.
Nice. Moving up in the world. Sweet.
Yes! I'm getting stronger!
Alright, that's it. That is it. Let's get out of here. Well, play Path of Exile. I've never heard of it, so I guess the answer is no. Okay. That's it, guys. Did I ever watch Doug Walker? Yes, I said it many times. I used to watch the Nostalgia Critic stuff. He was one of the people who inspired me to make content on the internet back in the day. Him and the Angry Video Game Nerd were the two major influences that I had in saying I should try to do content for the internet, because if these guys could do it with a low budget but big talent, maybe I can do it too. And I tried, and it worked. There you go. No overtime tonight. We are done. We're going to save up. This is it. This is the last minute or so of the stream, guys. What the frick did I just do? Went the first person by accident. I forgot you could go first person in this. Okay. Okay, Super Slice says he's Doug Walker. I didn't know that. There you go. Welcome to the stream, Doug. Was this the last Yakuza stream? No. We're probably doing one more grinding stream next week because as you're going to see, as I save here, we're going to check on the stats, see where we are right now. Probably one more grinding stream, I feel, and then we can take on the Super Dungeon. So, let's save and then we'll take a look at the stats. Where are we? So, everyone is level 99. Everyone is roughly between level 50 and 60 of a second job. Kasuga's a little bit behind at level 25. Reason being, we didn't have any items to boost his experience gain for the hero class, which is his best class. So, next week, we'll probably do one more grinding stream. All we're going to do, once again, grind there and get these jobs as high as humanly possible. Maybe we'll even max out some of these jobs. Because remember, when we started today, some of these jobs are at level 20, and they're all up to level 50, 60. So maybe by the end of next week, we'll be like level 80, 90. And then probably the week after that, we will actually try the Super Dungeon. We'll go into the Super Dungeon now level 99, maxed out classes, and see what we can do. Hopefully we can fucking do it. I hope. Because this has been a month of work at this point to get to where we are. Oh, man. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Thank you for chilling. Thanks to those who contributed. Top cheerer tonight was Toxic Tex again. Top tipper was Joyful Oblivion again. Thank you guys for being top contributors on both streams, actually, today. I appreciate that. Thanks to everyone who chilled. Thanks for the fun conversation. Until next week when we have our final major grinding session. And then after that, the week after, it looks like we'll actually try to beat the Super Dungeon. All right? Thanks again. Until next time. All right.